Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Book Notification Podcast, your go-to source for this week's new book releases. Today, we're looking at the week from February 16th to the 22nd. There are hundreds of new books releasing this week, but there is no way we could cover them all here. Visit booknotification.com to explore the full list of this week's new books. You can also follow your favorite authors, so you'll be the first to know when their next book is available. As always, we have 10 books to highlight with a little something for everybody. Let's get into it. Book of Forbidden Words is the latest from best-selling author Louise Fein. In 1552 Paris, former nun Lisbeth Angiers seeks to publish her controversial manuscript with printer Charlotte Gouliard, risking persecution as authorities crack down on hearsay and dissent. 4 centuries later, in 1952 New York, housewife Millie Bennett is drawn into danger when she is asked to decipher a centuries-old manuscript tied to that turbulent era. As both timelines unfold under climates of fear and censorship, the women confront the consequences of challenging powerful institutions, determined to suppress dangerous ideas. Book of Forbidden Words will be released on February 17th. The Gossip is a new psychological thriller from Rona Halsall. Widowed mother Nia relocates to a quiet rural village for a fresh start with her young son. Her plans unravel when a damaging rumor about her spreads rapidly through the close-knit community, isolating her and threatening her new life. Determined to uncover the source, Nia begins to dig into the village's hidden tensions and private histories. As secrets surface, including her own, it becomes clear that someone is willing to protect their truth at any cost. The Gossip will be released on February 22nd. The acclaimed author of #1 Chinese Restaurant, Lillian Li, returns with Bad Asians. After graduating into the 2008 recession, 4 high-achieving Chinese-American friends return home, unemployed and uncertain, in a community that equates success with flawless achievement. When a former neighborhood star films a documentary about their stalled ambition, they assume it will go unnoticed. Instead, the project goes viral, portraying them as exaggerated stereotypes and exposing tensions within their group. As public scrutiny and personal conflicts escalate, they are forced to confront their identities, expectations, and the realities of adulthood in a changing cultural landscape. Check out Bad Asians on February 17th. Graduation Day is the latest military science fiction novel from John Walker. In the final weeks before graduation from Ignis Prime Academy, Cadet Elias Wren is assigned to a routine training mission aboard the TNS Horizon. The exercise turns catastrophic when an unknown force ambushes the fleet, leaving the surviving cadets stranded and cut off from command. Forced into an unexpected leadership role, Elias must guide his fellow trainees through hostile territory at the edge of known space. As they uncover evidence of a larger, unrecognized threat, Elias realizes that their survival may be the first step in a looming interstellar war. Graduation Day comes your way on February 19th. Love Me Like You Shouldn't is the latest sapphic romance from Harper Bliss. Grieving therapist Nicola Forbes has built her life around strict professional and emotional boundaries. But when Avery Hall, a rising and troubled Hollywood star, becomes her client, Nick finds herself drawn to her in ways she can't ignore. As their sessions grow more personal, the line between therapist and patient begins to blur, leading to a relationship that threatens Nick's career and reputation. Forced to confront her grief and her ethics, Nick must decide what she is willing to risk for love. Love Me Like You Shouldn't will be available on February 18th. Ride for Your Life is a travel adventure from Ben Creed. A restless corporate professional sets out on a 25,000-kilometer charity motorcycle journey from Europe to Vladivostok, hoping to reclaim control of his life. Instead, he becomes entangled with a powerful criminal syndicate in the Russian Far East. As rival biker networks track his movements across continents, using hidden GPS surveillance and coordinated pursuit, His adventure turns into a fight for survival. Stranded between dangerous alliances and mounting threats, he must decide how far he's willing to go to escape the trap he never saw coming. Start Ride for Your Life on February 21st. Her Sweetest Mistake is a contemporary romance from Katherine Garbera. When a surprise delivery reunites cupcake baker Elise Dresden with her ex-husband, former Marine Jay Michener, unresolved feelings resurface. Their brief, impulsive marriage ended years ago, but the attraction between them remains strong. Back in town before re-enlisting, Jay is determined to prove he has changed and wants a second chance. Elise, having rebuilt her life, must decide whether reopening her heart is worth the risk of being hurt again. Find Her Sweetest Mistake on February 19th. The War's Not Won is the first in the Ruined Planet series by Kate L. Mary. After an earthquake triggers a citywide blackout and unexplained explosions, Marissa and her family find themselves trapped in escalating chaos. As fires spread and panic overtakes the streets, something unknown begins stalking the darkness. With no clear information and emergency services overwhelmed, they must choose whether to shelter in place or attempt a risky escape on foot. As the night unfolds, survival depends not only on avoiding collapsing infrastructure and civil unrest, but on confronting a threat no one understands. The War's Not Won will be released on February 20th. The Silent Blades is a lit RPG from Jonathan Smidt. Orphaned after witnessing her parents killed by monstrous abominations, Trisha Pureblade dedicates her life to joining the Pureblades, an elite order sworn to protect Gear City from the creatures that roam its streets at night. When she finally enters active duty, she discovers the abominations are evolving with a dangerous mechanical enhancements. As a mysterious power awakens within her, granting abilities beyond human limits, Trisha must confront both the escalating threat and her own desire for revenge, forcing her to question what she is willing to sacrifice to stop them. Find The Silent Blades on February 17th. Finally, we have The Stepsister's Secret from Karen King. When her stepsister Allison moves into care for their ailing mother, one woman grows increasingly suspicious of Allison's motives. A nurse by profession, Allison appears helpful and devoted, but a shared past and a secret mistake that once harmed Allison deeply cast doubt on her intentions. As their mother's health declines and Allison becomes closer to her husband and son, paranoia intensifies. Unsure whether Allison is seeking revenge or she is imagining the threat, she must uncover the truth before her family is torn apart. The Stepsister's Secret will be released on February 16th. That's our 10 books for this week. Until next time, you can check out booknotification.com. Book Notification offers an easy way to track your reading list, follow your favorite authors, and never miss a new release. Our website is completely free to use, and it's packed with features to make your reading life easier. You can follow your favorite authors and get notified whenever they release new books. We send out an email every Tuesday with a list of fresh releases from the authors you love, but that's not all. You can track your reading progress, mark books as read, rate and review them, and even import your data from Goodreads, Calibre, Libby, and more. Want to discover something new? Check out Reader's Roulette for book recommendations, or use our personalized book release calendar to stay up to date with the latest titles. You can even tag books with custom labels, just like on Goodreads shelves, and get tailored recommendations for what to read next based on your current book. Whether you're looking for books in publication or want to see them listed in chronological order, we've got it covered. Plus, all of our authors are audited by real people, so you know the information is accurate. So why not give it a try and join the thousands of readers already using our site to stay on top of their reading game. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back next week with another 10 books.